What's going on, people? Football Fan TV here. Tony, No Gang Business, One Man Army here. And this is the Football Fan or FFTV weekly where we keep you in tracks with the January transfers that are happening. It's January. Sorry, we've come late. We're already into the end of the transfer, the winter transfer sessions. But then, we still have some transfers to bring you. Over the week, there were transfers that have been happening. There are done deals. Some done deals are not yet done. They're pending. But yeah, where do we start, man? But you know what to do every time when you get to the channel. You're a first timer, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, like the thing, share, and tell us anything. Shout out to the Football TV gang. Shout out to Dranik. Shout out to Benji. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to the one and only Johnny, Chelsea, and then Isaac, and also Mr. Liverpool, Giddy. You guys are amazing, and I hope to have you guys soon on the podcast as well. So transfers that happened this week. Joseph Tanganga has left Spurs. He has left Spurs on loan. Actually, he's the second player that is leaving Spurs this January on loan. I think Spurs is doing some smart business. They signed the defender Dragon soon, and then they also signed Timo Werner from RB Leipzig for just for the short term 6 months loan. I think is going to do for them good, given that Son is missing, and then he had an assist against Manchester United, so it's a very good deal for them. And then still on Tanganga news, Tanganga's loan move to Millwall will not include any buy option, according to Fabrizio Romano. Straight loan until the end of the season. Both Tanganga and Reguilon will be back in June. Another player that has left Spurs also this week is Reguilon. He had a loan spell at Manchester United. Kind of didn't go well because it was cut short, but then he has got a new team. Reguilon is going to be joining Brentford. He has actually joined Brentford on loan, 6 months loan until the end of the season. Mr. Here we go, Fabrizio Romano said, official and confirmed, Sergio Reguilon has joined Brentford on loan deal from Tottenham, no buy option. And then Thomas Frank, the coach of Brentford, this is what he had to say. We need him, but I also think he needs us to show how good a footballer he is. I'm convinced that this will be a positive partnership. So here we go. Joseph Tanganga and Sergio Reguilon have all joined on loan. They've left Spurs on loan until the end of the season. Ivan Toney, this one has been dragging so long. Remember, I had a ban for 10 months. He's now back this January. Actually, this weekend he's going to be playing for Brentford. He has played for the under 21s, under 23s. He has had a hat trick actually this week, but then he's back. And this is what he had to say on his future. He said, it's obvious I want to play for a top club and fight for titles. Yes, if a club was to pay the right money, then who knows, January or whenever is right time, I'll be ready. I want to enjoy and play now, told Sky Sports. Now, Arsenal has been linked with Ivan Toney for the whole of maybe this January, even before January. Arsenal is in need of a striker, and you all know that, let's say Arsenal has had 43 shots on goal at the Emirates. They've only had one goal. Actually, no goal at the Emirates. The only goal the squad was against Fulham. In the last 3 games, Arsenal has been doing so badly. So it's evident that they need a striker, but then the coach is arrogant that they don't need a striker. They just need to have the team to click. They need the team to click again, and then, they don't need a striker. But Ivan Toney is available in January if any club would pay that money. And I think he's rated at around 100 millions. For you to get Ivan Toney from Brentford right now, I think they need 100 millions. Now, Brentford doesn't have Wissa. He's at the AFCON. And then Brian Mbeumo is also injured. So it's really hard for them to sell unless you're going to pay that money and they get replacements for Ivan Toney as well. Another transfer, Jordan Henderson actually joined Ajax. He has left the Saudi club and now he's going to be joining the Dutch league. The talk has been dragging so long, but finally, Jordan Henderson, the former Liverpool captain, is joining Ajax. Now, this move has actually been controversial. I don't know whether it was the wages that took him there. He was complaining of the training facilities that were in the Saudi league and the club he was playing for. And finally, he's going to be joining Ajax, of course. We thought he would be coming back to the Premier League, but then Jordan Henderson has decided to join the Dutch league. Now, Mr. Fabrizio Romano, Mr. Here we go, said, it's Jordan Henderson there at Ajax. He's set to travel from England to Amsterdam. Medical tests and contract signing have been booked. So deal valid until June 2026. No option. 2-year and half fixed. Guaranteed contract. Here we go from last night. That was on Wednesday. So Jordan Henderson is going to be an Ajax player by tomorrow, or actually today, because his medical has been booked, and then the signing of the paperwork is also going to be done as well. And then Benzema, Karim Benzema did not show up for his team. Al Etihad did not show up for training. That has sparked a lot of speculations. People think he's available on the transfers. He was actually loving life somewhere with man like Sir Aluda. Aluda met him, the only Ugandan to meet a Ballon d'Or winner. Shout out to Sir Aluda. Um, Benzema is available, but the question is, will the team that is going to be signing him be able to pay the wages, because he's on some mad wages in Saudi right now. He's on very heavy wages that I think maybe some teams can afford. So he has been linked with Manchester United and also Arsenal. Arsenal, the news around Arsenal is that maybe everybody knows that Arsenal needs a striker. So now Team Talk can reveal that Arsenal are considering a blockbuster loan deal for Al Ittihad striker Karim Benzema. Although Chelsea have also discussed a move for the player. So Chelsea is sniffing around, Chelsea. Once they go, Todd Boehly is just going to run like a madman, pay all the money that they may need, the wages and all that, and then maybe Benzema might end up there. But is it a good option for Arsenal? Going for a short-term loan, maybe like 6 months, I think it would be a good one because it will help Arsenal in the Champions League. Also, the goals will be coming in the Premier League, so it would be a very good deal for Arsenal to get Benzema as well. And then David Dastro Fofana has joined He has joined Burnley from Chelsea on loan. I think until the end of the season. Remember, Chelsea cut short the loan he was in initially, and then he was called back, and they've got a solution. The plan is to develop him in the Premier League and have a proper development, and then they can have him back. So David Dastro for Fana is here we go. Is at Burnley on loan until the end of the season. Another transfer as well that has happened, or that was likely to happen in the course of the week. We've had Ivan Tony already. Roberto Firmino, actually, there were speculations that he would be moving. He would be leaving his team Al Ahly in Saudi, in the Saudi league. But now, according to Fabrizio Romano, Roberto Firmino is not planning to leave Al Hilal Al Ahly actually in the January transfer window, despite recent reports. Very clear message from his camp. He is set to stay at Al Ahly. No changes expected. So he's going to be staying at Al Ahly. All the teams that were sniffing around maybe for Roberto Firmino, Bobby is going to be staying at Al Ahly. Then finally this week, we had Alvaro Fernandez leaving Manchester United for Benfica, a loan deal. This transfer has been dragging so long, but then Mr. Here we go as well confirmed it that he is going to be a Benfica player for the rest of the season. No buy option. It's just a straight loan until the end of the season. So those are the transfers that happened this week. Which one did I leave out? What do you think about the transfers that have happened? Which player do you think your team should sign? Now, like Manchester United, you've been also linked with Zirkzee. His name is a little bit hard to pronounce. Striker that you guys are looking into. Probably that would be happening, or it's not going to be happening. Still some days in the January transfer window. I'll be back again next week to give you transfers that have transpired in the whole course of the week, and all that, the done deals, the pending deals, and of course deals that are likely to happen. This is Football Fan TV, the FFTV transfers weekly. So if you've loved the content, if you've enjoyed the transfers, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, like the thing, share, and all that. From me to you, we out.